All right, so welcome everyone to Tuesday Vinyasa Flow. I'm glad that everyone is joining me this morning. So we're going to begin today with Breath of Fire, which is an upregulating breath. Oh, by the way, if you have something to say, I forgot to mute you, but if it's only the three of us, we should be good to go. So I'll just leave it like this. So breath of fire is like a sneeze. It feels like a sneeze. You're forcefully exhaling. You don't need to worry about the inhale. That happens all by itself. So I'll count and we'll do 3 sets of 20. So inhale deeply, exhale, inhale halfway, and exhale, 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 exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, I muted everybody. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale halfway and exhale, 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 exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale halfway and exhale, 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 exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you would like, place your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your abdomen and repeat to yourself, may this practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. May this practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. Now, before we get up, let's just do a couple of breathing exercises with twisting here, just to remind us that on the inhale, we lengthen, and on the exhale, we twist. So inhale, arms up, and exhale, twist to the side. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, twist to the other side. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to one side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. And just inhale back to center. So now just place your hands on the mat. Push yourself up to a downward facing dog. The breathing that we'll be doing through the rest of the class will be a balanced breathing, inhaling through your nose for a count of 4, and exhaling through your mouth, but making a ocean sound at the back of your throat. That will always bring your body back to center and help calm your body down and let it know that even if you may be in an uncomfortable position, it's okay. So let's do 1 round together. So inhale for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and now exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly walk your feet forward and just roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. So stand with your feet together in mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up, palms touch, look up, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, step back to plank, right into half push-up, flip your toes. Inhale, up dog, flip them back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now remember, in downward facing dog, your goal is to be in an upside down V as much as possible. So Marissa, you could just do that V to the back when you're ready to do that. Upside down V, shoulders and neck are relaxed, and you're pushing the floor away with your arms. So on your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, look forward, step to the front of your mat, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up, look up, palms touch. And exhale, return to mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up, palms touch. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, step back to plank, right into half push-up, flip your toes. Inhale, up dog, flip them back. Remember, when you're in downward facing dog, to push your knuckles into the floor. You want to have arches under your fingers and a dome under your hand. Very nice, Jamie. And if you, yep, perfect. The emphasis should be on the long line of your spine when you're in downward facing dog. Does not matter if your knees are bent. Up on your tiptoes, look forward, step or jump to the front of your mat, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up, palms touch, look up. And exhale, return to mountain pose. One more, Sané. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up, palms touch, look up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, step back to plank, right into half push-up. Flip your toes, inhale, up dog. Flip them back, facing dog. Try to have your biceps facing the front so your armpits are facing each other. That slightly turns your shoulders out. And anytime you feel out of breath, which is normal for this, just get right back into that 4-4 breathing. And one other thing to remember with a lot of the vinyasa moves that we do is every move has one breath with it. So for example, we'll see right now here. So come up on your tiptoes, look forward. Inhale, step to the front of your mat, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Look up, palms touch. Exhale, return to mountain pose. Bend your knees deeply, fingertips touch the floor. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up, chair pose. Straighten your knees, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, step back to plank, right into half push-up, flip your toes. Inhale, up dog, flip them back. Exhale, dog. Plant your left foot. Big step with your right foot forward. Sweep your arms out and up. Look up, warrior one. And exhale, back to plank. Right into half push-up, flip your toes. Inhale, up dog. Flip them back. And dog. Big step with the left foot forward. Sweep your arms out and up. Look up, warrior one. Exhale, back to plank. Right into half push-up, flip your toes. Inhale, up dog. Flip them back. Facing dog. And now get right back into that 4-4 breathing. And just remember to keep your focus on the long line from your shoulders to your sit bones. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, bend your knees, look forward, step or jump to the front of your mat, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees deeply. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up, look up, stand up, and exhale, return to mountain pose. For this next one, I'm going to do it on the floor with Marissa, but Jamie, you do it the right way. So I just want to see how it could work. So bend your knees deeply, fingertips touch the floor. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up, chair pose, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, look up, and exhale, step back to plank, right into half push-up. Flip those toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip the toes back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now take a big step with the right foot forward. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Warrior one. And exhale, step back to plank. Right into half push-up. Flip those toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip them back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now plant the right foot. Big step with the left foot forward. Inhale, sweep your arms. And exhale, back to plank. Right into half push-up. Flip your toes. Inhale, up dog. And flip them back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yeah, and Marissa, I appreciate how challenging that can be, for sure. So in downward facing dog, let's just return to that 4-4 ocean breathing, making sure that we make a sound in the back of our throat. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, look forward, bend your knees, step to the front of your mat, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees deeply. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Look up, chair pose. Stand up. And exhale, return to mountain pose. One more, sun B. So bend your knees deeply. Sweep your arms out and up. Look up, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, step back to plank. Right into half push-up, flip your toes. Inhale, up dog. Flip them back. Forward facing dog. Big step with the right foot forward. Sweep your arms out and up. Look up, warrior one. And exhale, fold forward. Right into plank, right into half push-up. Flip your toes. Inhale, up dog. Flip them back. Dog. Big step with the left foot forward. Sweep your arms out and up. Look up, warrior one. And exhale, back to plank. Right into half push-up. Flip your toes. Inhale, up dog. Flip them back. Make sure your armpits are facing each other and that you are forcefully with your hands. As you get right back into 4-4 ocean breathing. And Marissa, that's something you can do regardless of the position that you're in, is just focus on making sure that your inhale is the same length as your exhale, and that you're making an ocean sound in the back of your throat on the exhale. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, bend your knees, look forward, step or jump to the front of your mat, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees deeply, sweep your arms out and up, look up, chair pose, stand up, and exhale, return to mountain pose. Stand with your feet spread about hip distance apart. Inhale your chest up, and just exhale, fold forward, and use your peace fingers, grab onto your big toe, elbows wing to the side, head and neck are totally relaxed. And just focus on that 4-4 ocean breathing to just regain your center and regroup and calm your body down. Inhale, flat back, look forward. This time when you exhale, if you're standing, place your hand palm up underneath your foot. And if you are sitting, see if you can reach to your toes, because the purpose of this is to give not only, it's a counter move for the half push-ups, but it gives a nice hamstring stretch as well. So if you are standing on your hands, shift your weight to the front of your feet. And again, get right back into that ocean breathing. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Bring your hands to your waist. Inhale, come up. And now open your feet about 3 feet or a meter or so apart. You want your right hip facing out, left hip facing slightly in. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side. Reach, 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 reach. And exhale, go down, grab onto your big toe with your peace fingers and lift your other hand up in triangle pose. I like doing this one with little kids to have them count how many triangles their body makes. I taught a class yesterday and I had a 13-year-old in it. We'll stay here. 1, exhale, look down. Inhale, bring your arms up. Left hand on the back of your left thigh. And exhale, lean back. Reverse warrior with straight legs. We'll stay for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back to center. Just heel toe your legs around to the other side. So now right hip is turned in slightly, left hip is turned out. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side. Reach, 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 reach. And exhale, go down and grab onto your big toe with your peace fingers. And imagine that on every inhale, there's a string attached to the top of your head that's pulling your head out to the side to lengthen. And on every exhale, there's another string on your arm and your chest, just lifting and opening your chest to the sky. But we always extend on the inhale and twist on the exhale. We'll stay here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come up. Right hand on the back of your thigh. And exhale back to reverse warrior for 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to center. Now spread your legs even wider. Again, right hip turned out, left hip turned slightly in. Knee bent, but no more than 90 degrees. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side, lean, 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 and either come down and rest your forearm on your thigh and extend the arm out in the side angle pose, or if you've got the flexibility, touch the floor. And again, on the inhale, you're extending like there is a string attached to your head, pulling it out diagonally. And on the exhale, you're opening your chest to the sky and gazing at your hand. And this we will hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, look down. Inhale, cartwheel your arms up, leave your knee bent. Left hand on the back of your thigh and lean back to reverse warrior for 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to center. Heel toe your feet around to the other side. So now left hip facing out, right hip facing in, leg bent, no more than 90 degrees. Inhale your arms out, lean, lean, lean. Exhale, come down, either forearm on thigh, arm comes over, or fingertips on the floor. If your fingertips are on the floor, make sure that you press into your arm with your leg and your leg with your arm. That will help with your stability. And this we will hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, look down. Keep your knee where it is, leg where it is. Inhale, come up. Right hand on the back of your right leg. And exhale back. Reverse warrior for 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to center. Now square your hips. Keep the wide stance. Square your hips to the back end of your mat. Bend your front knee at 90 degrees. Use your hand if needed on your thigh. For support, inhale the left arm out. And exhale, come down, bring that left elbow outside of your right knee and press your hands together in prayer. It looks like this. And again, this is one where you can really feel the extend and the twist. We'll hold this for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, look down and release. Now heel toe your feet around to the other side. So left leg forward, hips are squared to the front of your mat. Left leg is bent. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale, bring it down outside of your left knee. Press your palms together. So on the inhale, you want to lengthen. And on the exhale, push that top arm down. So your hands are getting closer to your heart center. We'll hold here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Now you want your toes to be pointed toward the short end of your mat. Sorry, each corner of your mat, if your mat is the long way. And your feet are about 3 feet or a meter apart, hands on your waist. Zip up those abs, tuck under that tailbone. Inhale your chest up, and then just slowly, slowly begin to squat down. Try to maintain a straight back and make sure that your knees are over your foot. You don't want them to roll in like that. Work to keep them over your toes. If you would like, bring your hands to prayer or even cactus arms. And if you would want to complete this temple pose, interlace your fingers and lift your hands over your head, depress your shoulders, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay in your squat. Fingertips touch the floor. Straighten your legs. Make a transition with your feet so that now the outside of your foot is parallel to the short end of your mat. Hands are on the floor. Palms down if you can reach. Inhale, flat back, look forward. This time when you exhale, walk your hands back so that your toes and your fingers are all lined up in a row. Elbows are in on this one. Head and neck is relaxed. On your inhale, try to get the crown of your head closer to the floor. And on the exhale, try to move your head closer to that same plane where your fingers and your feet are. It's actually possible to exert gentle pressure on the exhale to kind of like push yourself back to go a little bit deeper. And we'll hold here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring your hands to your waist. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, raise your hands a little bit higher on your waist. Inhale your chest up. And exhale, fold forward. This time, our arms will stay winged to the side. But other than that, the same principle applies. On your inhale, bring your crown closer to the floor. You'll feel this all up your posterior chain, up your legs. And on your exhale, try to get your head in between your knees or closer to your knees. And we'll hold here for 3, 2, 1. Now wing your arms out to the side like an airplane. And exhale, bring your palms together behind you. You can either interlace with your fingers with straight arms. You can grab your elbows if you can't reach, and it doesn't matter if your arms stay a little bit bent. But you should feel this in your shoulders. So retract your shoulders. Try to keep your head and neck relaxed. On the inhale, lengthen closer to the floor. And exhale, try to make those hands come either up closer to the ceiling, or if you're real flexible, bring them further over your head. Jamie, that's pretty good. Marissa, good job. We will stay here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. And exhale, shift your feet so you're facing the short end of your mat. Hips are squared. Take your hands, and rather than have your fingers interlace, see if you can bring them to reverse prayer. If you cannot, just grab your arms. That works too. Inhale your chest up, keeping your legs straight. Exhale, fold forward and gaze at your big toe. Now, an important thing to remember here is that you don't want, you can tuck your chin in a little bit, Jamie. There, yep, because you want to get that straight line. You don't want your chin to be protruding, nor do you want it tucked under too much. And you'll feel this all up the back of your hamstring and your back, your posterior chain. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come up. See if you can wiggle your hands up a little bit higher as you turn to the front of your mat. Inhale your chest up. Make sure your hips are squared. And exhale, keep your legs straight and fold forward and gaze at your big toe in this deep hamstring stretch. We'll hold here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Inhale, stand up and bring your feet together. Shake out your arms. Okay, tree pose now. So this is the one where, Marissa, you can just do this laying down on the floor. So if you're standing, you want your foot to either be foot on the floor touching your ankle, foot on your calf, or tuck that foot in deeply into your inner thigh. And once you get your balance, I hate slippery leggings. Mine either tend to fall down. I can feel them now. My foot has not moved, but my leggings are moving on me. Interlace your fingers, hands over your head. Find a fixed spot to look at if you're balancing, and hold for 3, 2, 1. And reverse out the same way that you came in. Good job, everyone. Now shift all of your weight to your right foot. And again, your foot can go any place but your knee, because we don't want to destabilize your knee. And don't worry, some days are better than others for balance. Once you've got your balance, interlace your fingers, hands at prayer, lift them over your head. And I'm feeling kind of wobbly today. And hold here for 3, 2, 1. Reverse out the same way you came in. All right, face the short end of your mat. And now this Vinyasa Flow sequence is pretty much, it's quite similar to yoga bodies. It's one of my favorite yoga body sequences. So inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Look up, palms touch. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, look forward. This time, step back to plank and stay there. All right, push yourself back to downward facing dog. We have some push-ups to do. So it doesn't matter if you do half push-ups, by the way. Inhale to plank, exhale down, inhale up, exhale, swing your hips back to down dog for 1. Inhale, plank, exhale down, inhale up, swing your hips back to down dog. Marissa, our next pose will happen on our stomach. So you can we have 3 more repetitions of these and then we're lowering down to our stomach. Inhale to plank, exhale down, inhale back up, exhale, swing your hips back for 3. Inhale to plank, exhale down, inhale back up, exhale, swing your hips back for 4. This time we're lowering slowly all the way down. Inhale to plank, then exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everyone. So lay on your belly, place your arms out in front of you like zombie arms. Inhale your chest up, shoulders up, tighten your glutes, pick your feet up off the floor. By the way, this was the pose the 13-year-old yesterday nailed perfectly. Superman pose. And exhale. Release. Rest your head on your hands. Now send your arms out to the side like an airplane. Tighten your glutes. Lift your chest. Retract your shoulder blades. Press them together. And get those hips up. And we'll hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. This time, interlace your fingers behind you. You'll feel your shoulders come up off the floor when you do that. So retract your shoulders, tighten your glutes, lift your legs, lift your chest. We'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Now place your arms in front of you, elbows on the floor in a number 11. And all we do here in the Sphinx pose is focus on pulling your chest forward. So you're looking up, but chin is parallel to the floor. And you just focus on, you don't need to push up like that. Focus on the forward movement of your chest. And we'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And Marissa, after everyone, we do a vinyasa between poses, but every pose, well, starting in a couple, we're going to end up sitting. Okay, this next one is not sitting, but okay, hands under your shoulders. After that, we will be sitting though. So inhale, push up to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, walk your feet forward. Now you want your feet to be turned maybe 30 degrees out, but whatever's comfortable for you. Take a deep squat and use your elbows to prop your knees out as you sit in this deep squat. Bring your hands to prayer. Now you can stay like this the entire time if you like. That's perfectly fine. Or reach your right arm out so your armpit is at your knee. left arm up to the sky as you inhale, and there should be a diagonal line from your fingertip on the floor all the way to your hand up here. Just make sure that you don't roll your knees in. You may stay here or wrap that arm around and take a bind, still looking up over your shoulder. And we'll hold this for 3, 2, 1. Reverse out the same way you came in. So back to center. Left hand on the floor if you would like. Right arm up to the sky, gaze at your hand. Get that diagonal line. And if you would like, take a bind and hold for 3, 2, 1. Hands back to prayer. Hands on the floor. Step or jump back to plank. Right into half push-up. Flip those toes. Inhale, up dog. Flip them back. Exhale, down dog. And step or jump your feet through and take a seat. So this time you want your legs out in front of you, feet flexed. Inhale your arms up and exhale, fold forward and grab onto your big toes with your peace fingers. If you can't reach, don't worry, place your hands on your shins, try to keep your back straight. If you want a deeper stretch, interlace your fingers outside of your feet. And legs always stay strong in these seated positions. We'll hold this for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Come back, fingertips on the floor, pointed at your bum. Knees up on the floor. Inhale your hips up. Drop your head back if you would like. And release. One more time. Inhale your hips up, reverse tabletop. And release. Cross your legs in front of you. Hands on the mat in front of you. Step back to plank. Let's do our vinyasa. So right into half push-up. Flip your toes. Inhale, up dog. Flip them back. Exhale, down dog. And step or jump your feet through. And take a seat. This time, left leg stays strong. Right leg bends back so that the top of your foot is on the floor. If you need to use a block under your bum to lift yourself up, you can do that, but make sure you keep this knee strong, because in my view, that makes your knee more vulnerable to hyperextending. So inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward and grab onto your big toe. If you feel yourself leaning, just use the outside arm, in this case, the left arm, that's next to the straight leg to push your body back so you stay straighter. We'll hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Just switch feet. So this time, right foot straight, strong forward. Left leg bent. Top of your foot is on the floor. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Grab onto your big toe. Like I said, you can use that arm to push yourself back to center. We'll hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Now we're going to wind up back sitting, Marissa, in a sec. Cross your legs in front of you, hands on the mat. Step back to plank, right into half push-up. Flip your toes. Inhale, up dog. Flip them back. Exhale, down dog. And step or jump your feet through and take a seat. Left leg stays strong. This time, we're bending our right leg, so we're like in tree pose, but sitting. Inhale, sweep your arms out. Exhale, fold forward. And if you can reach, interlace your fingers around your foot. But if not, straight back on your shin is fine. And we will hold this for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, look down and release. Straighten your legs. Inhale, this time right leg is forward. Left leg is up like a tree. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Grab onto your big toe. Interlace your fingers around your foot if you want a deeper stretch. Or place your hands on your shin. And we'll hold this for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Cross your legs, hands on the mat in front of you. Step back to plank, right into half push-up. Flip your toes, inhale up dog. Flip them back. Exhale, down dog. And jump or step your feet through and take seat. This time, left leg is strong. Right leg is bent with the bottom of your foot on the floor. Leave at least 2 or 3 fist distance from your leg to your hand. Left arm goes on the mat behind you. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, forward, forward, forward. Wrap that arm around your leg. Take a bind. If your fingers do not reach like this, grab onto your shirt, grab onto your pants. You'll still experience the same benefit of this Morichi fold by doing that, even if you can't take a bind. We'll hold for 3, 2, 1. Leave your feet where they are. Exhale, release. Left arm is on the floor. Inhale your hips up into a 3-legged tabletop or wild thing. We'll hold this for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Just switch feet. Again, make sure there's distance between your legs for your body to fit through. Sometimes that makes all the difference in whether or not you can take the bind, is how much of your body can fit through. Right hand on the floor for support. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, fold forward. And then wrap, 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 wrap. And then reach around to take a bind. And now I can't reach on this side today, so never feel bad. It's like sometimes I can reach on the left, but just not always. And like I said, a lot of it I think is just positioning, and some is shoulder flexibility too, to be honest. And we'll hold this for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Leave your feet where they are. Right hand on the floor behind you. Inhale, lift your hips up. Let that top arm fold over. Gaze at your hand. 3-legged tabletop or wild thing. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Cross your legs, hands on the mat in front of you. Step back to plank, right into half push-up. Flip your toes. Inhale, up dog. Flip them back. Exhale, down dog, and step or jump your feet through and take a seat. Okay, legs are in the same position this time. Front leg strong, right leg bent close to your bum, sole of the foot on the floor. Now just give your leg a hug with the opposite arm. So hug your right leg with your left arm and look over your right shoulder. If you want to take it deeper, just place that elbow outside of your leg. And again, on this, you can really feel it when you inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist and look over your shoulder. We'll hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Switch feet. So left foot is bent, sole of the foot on the floor. Wrap that right arm around your left foot. Gaze over your left shoulder. Keep that front leg strong. And if you want to go deeper, place that right elbow outside of your knee and go a lot deeper on the twist with this. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, twist and open. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Cross your legs. Hands on the mat in front of you. You all know where we're going with this, right? And exhale to plank. Flip your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip them back. Exhale, downward facing dog. And step or jump your feet through and take a seat. Place your feet flat on the floor. Hug your knees. Chest up. Palms up. Lean back. Legs up. And hold for 3, 2, 1. And release. This you should feel in your abs, not your lower back. But feel free to just lean forward. If you felt any tension in your lower back, you can release it by leaning forward. Okay, feet on the floor. Grab your knees, chest up, lean back, palms up, legs up, either parallel to the floor or straight, and hold for 3, 2, 1, and release. We have 3 more repetitions of this one. Feet flat on the floor, grab your knees, chest up, palms up, legs up. We'll hold for 3, 2, 1, and release. When you're back there in your boat pose, try to focus on lifting your chest up. That will take strain off your back as well. So 2 more repetitions. So feet on the floor, grab your knees, chest up, lean back, keep that chest up when you lean back, legs up and palms up, and hold. Your eyes should be gazing at a diagonal line above you. We'll hold for 3, 2, 1, and release. We just have 1 more repetition. So feet on the floor, grab your knees, chest up, lean back, palms up, legs up, and we'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, and 1. Good job. Take your hands, place it on the mat in front of you. Step back to plank. Rather than doing a vinyasa right now, just lower from the hips down onto the mat and look straight ahead in a cobra pose. You want your shoulders to be relaxed if you can. You don't want them scrunched up by your ears. So try to lengthen your spine here, and we'll hold. If you feel any tension in your lower back, tighten those glutes. That and zip up those abs. That immediately shifts where the pressure is, and your lower back will not hurt. We'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to your hands and knees, curl your toes under, push up to downward facing dog. Pedal your legs just a little bit to loosen your lower back. From downward facing dog, walk your feet forward. Place your hands on the mat close together. And it's very important to push into the floor quite forcefully with your knuckles. Walk your feet together so knees are by your armpits. Come up on your tiptoes. Gaze forward. Push into the floor. You will feel the balance shift here. I think I'm a little close together. You'll feel the balance shift, and then maybe lift one leg, lift the other leg, lift both, and don't worry if you can't. And that's beautiful, Jamie. That's good. That's better than I can do. But it doesn't make any difference if you get into the full balance. You will still experience the benefits just by being in this. It's a strength pose and a semi-inversion. Okay, so now come down from that and then step back to plank, right into half push-up to downward facing dog. Now from downward facing dog, take a big step with your right leg forward, drop your back knee on the floor, and we're just gonna hang out here for 30 seconds or so. Your hands can be wherever you want them to be in this blaster pose. If you have your arms on the floor like this, make sure that you are stacking shoulder, elbow, wrist, and still pushing into the floor. But you can drop on your forearms and let your leg pop open. And if you're uber flexible, you can even drop down on your chest or use a block. And we'll just stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly push back up. Take your right leg back. Push up into downward facing dog. Pedal your legs on the floor. This time, take a big step with your left foot forward. Drop the right knee. And again, the same options apply. Stack your arms, lower down onto your forearms, or even drop to your chest if you can. And don't be surprised if one side is more flexible than the other. That is perfectly normal. This is a great stretch for both your adductors and abductors and your iliopsoas muscle up the outside of your leg to your hips. And we're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So slowly bring your legs back. Push up to downward facing dog. Shift your weight to your left leg. Send the right leg up into the sky. Bend that leg. Let your foot drop outside of your hip. And pretend there's a paintbrush on your knee. Let's circle for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's reverse the circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that foot back down. Send your other leg up to the sky. Drop the leg so that the foot goes outside of your other hip. And let's paint circles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send your leg up. Bring it back down to the floor. Let's go to plank, right into half push-up. Flip your toes. Inhale, up dog. Flip them back. Exhale, down dog. And jump your feet through and take a seat. Now I will set you up for this pose. Then I'm going to come take a peek. So everyone lay down on your mat. Now bend your knees, feet flat on the floor. You don't want to go, I know the temptation, some people will bend their knees way beyond 90 degrees to try to get them into your butt. But I've read that you should only have them be at 90 degrees. And I guess you can work your butt towards your feet if you need to. But if you've got a long torso and you cannot touch your ankles, don't worry about it. Step 1 is to simply lift your hips up off the floor so you're pushing up to your shoulders. Step 2 is to place your hands under your shoulders. Now you can use blocks for this too. It helps boost you. Step 3 is to put the top of your head on the floor. And step 4 is to push up into a wheel pose. Perfect, Jamie. That's just how I land on this most of the time. All right, tuck your chin and roll out. We have 2 more.
Beth, you're frozen. Oh, I'm guessing Beth left and she'll come back. Oh.
So I totally lost my internet connection on my computer. I'm on mobile now. Okay.
No worries.
Sorry about that. All right. So now so that's a great way to get into doing this. Now, I also sometimes use the blocks underneath my hands. If you put practices later when you're home alone, if you put it under your hands, you can get up and kind of get your head up off the floor. That sometimes helps. Looks like we might have lost Marissa too, unfortunately. All right, so now
she was here.
Yeah. Oh no, she still is there. Okay, good. I guess, there you are. Okay, I can see you all now. Okay, so now just slowly come out of that. And now just bring your knees into your chest. Give your knees a big hug. And just rock back and forth from side to side. And then when you can, rock front and back. And then take a seat. Spread your legs about as wide as your mat. And now just lean forward into a sloppy forward fold. This doesn't need to look pretty. Again, this one is just about how it feels. Good job. And we'll stay here for 3, 2, 1. And so slowly lay back down. We're going to skip the vinyasa today in between this. So now everyone lay flat on your back. So lift your legs up if you can so that they're parallel to the wall. Yep, and prop your hips up with your hands. Yeah, there you go, Marissa. Doesn't matter if your legs are straight, just prop your hips up as much as is comfortable for you. And what's really great about inversions is that they really benefit your circulation. Anytime your head is lower than your heart, it's a real benefit to your brain function, yeah, and your circulation system. So inversions are some of my favorite poses. And this one gets easier over time. It's funky to breathe at first, and that's kind of why I'm making you stay there, haha. So now slowly lower your feet down behind your head if you can. And if your feet touch the floor, then interlace your fingers. Good job. Yeah, Marissa, that's exactly right. Exactly right. Interlace your fingers behind you, and we'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now, if you would like, drop your knees to your ears. And then slowly, using your hands as brakes, roll down until you get flat, until your bum hits the floor. Don't lower your legs all the way down, though. Once your bum is on the floor, just reach your hands up and grab your legs into a happy baby pose. Yeah, so just bend your knees, yep, and give yourself a good spine massage again. And then whenever you're ready, just rock back and forth and then push up to seated again. Okay, and from here, you're gonna wanna scoot back on your mat. So just come into, yep, there you go. Come into down dog and then drop your knees on the floor. Okay, from here, how can I hold this so you can see me? All right, hopefully my phone doesn't fall again. It's balanced on the window. All right, so on your knees, grab your elbows like this. Put your elbows on the mat. Now, you're going to have more stability if you leave your elbows where they are when you do this next step. Open your hands, interlace your fingers, make a little basket for your head. And what you want to do is place your top of your forehead on the floor in that little basket. Step 1 is to just straighten your legs into a downward facing dog position. Good job, Jamie. Yeah, you look like you're able to do this. That's good. And now just walk your feet forward, 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 until you feel them become more weightless. Lift one leg, maybe lift both legs. Nope, Jamie, you look just like me. This is me, so I like this. And when I get up in headstand, sometimes I freak myself out, and so I fall right out.
That's
good job.
Exactly it.
Yep. But even if you leave your legs in that bent position, I've stayed there before for maybe 30 seconds, but at some point your legs do want to go straight up.
Yeah.
So just let's try for another couple of seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, and then so just come down to your knees and let's go to child's pose. All right, and from child's pose, Jamie, we're going to wind up on our back, Marissa, so you can just get there a little bit sooner. From child's pose, come to your hands and knees. There you go, and sit and lay down. Now, everyone just tighten every muscle. Lift your head, make a fist, tighten everything, and relax. Tighten everything again, and relax. One more time, tighten everything, and relax. Now lay back flat on the floor, hands by your side, legs on the floor, totally relaxed. The only thing you should be doing is breathing. And now I am actually going to stop talking. And I think I'm going to go join you on the floor. And we're going to stay here for a full 60 seconds. And I'm going to stop talking. So just breathe. I will pop back in when it's time to do the next move. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, make circles with your wrists, and then reach, give yourself a great big stretch over your head. And then come back to center, give your knees a hug. And again, massage your spine, rock back and forth. And then just when you're able, as you're comfortable, roll over to one side and push yourself up to a seated position. We'll finish our practice today with some balanced breathing. I count, you breathe. So inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more times. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking a deep breath and exhale. And if you would like, place your right hand on your heart, your left hand on your abdomen, and repeat to yourself, may this practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. May this practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. My next class is Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And that one is a full-on gravity stretching class. And then after that, Saturday at noon, which is the strength and balance class, which is the toughest class that I teach, but it's still lots of fun. So let me try to stop the recording here. Okay.